Okay. Okay, guys. Sorry, there was some problem and my system was restarted. On top of it, the recording also is terminated. So I have to start a new session now. And this session will be uploaded as a continuation to the old session. I have not done anything new. We are where we are. The reason why we got this error message is because of the spelling mistake, and now I have corrected that one. I have given here per day per customer, but which is per date per customer. So that's a spelling mistake. So which I have recovered. Let me see if my voice is recorded. Yeah, recording is going on. Here's my screen shared. Oh yeah, screen is shared. Perfect. Let's go ahead now. So that's what it is. So let me go ahead and say for in revenue per date per customer dot take off 5 print of I. See, now my data set is completely changed, wherein date as a key, customer ID and the revenue as a value. The reason why we have did it this way is it will be easy for us to get the aggregated maximum amount collected per customer. So now it will be very easy for me to do the transformation with reduce by key. So what I would do is per every day, and I want maximum amount collected by customer. I will apply this transformation on revenue per date per customer. Let me not do that mistake again. So I'll copy this one. Per date max amount collected by customer equal to paste. On that I'll apply map function. This is fair enough. Instead of applying map function, we'll do reduce by key, so which will simply add the values, which is sum comma value, or give a space and do this one. And I can directly add, instead of doing sum and value, what we can do is we sum comma value, sorry for that. Sum comma value. In this one, do you remember how we have done the maximum? Do you remember we did it for computer science and electronic computer science and EC, where we had initiated with dummy 0, compared it with Rahul, and then EC guy and CAC guy, we got 1500 and 1200. That's what we're going to implement here. So here what happens is, if the cluster has become very slow, it's not even responding. What's going on? Give me a second, guys. I'm pausing the video. This is cluster is not responding at all. Bear with me for 2 minutes. Let me sort it out and come back to you. Yeah, there seems to be network connection. Connection has been established. Okay, now it's working. Perfect. Give me a minute. Okay, so for that one, what I would do is I'm doing sum and value. So give me sum if my sum of 1 is greater than or equal to, what could I say here? I'm using sum of 1, sum and value. So which should be greater than or equal to value of 1. Okay, I'm just correlating this one with what we discussed earlier. Else value. Hopefully this should work. If there's any problem, we can just come back and check. That's not a problem. Invalid syntax. I expected this one, which is because sum and lambda function is not applied. I'm sorry for that. I'm a fool of not applying the lambda function. Lambda. Okay, sum and value. Some. Okay, cool. Spelling mistake again. Sorry for that. Perfect. And now, did you understand the logic here? If you remember, if you go back to my earlier, where is that? If you see here, I'm asking if accumulator underscore 2 is greater than element of underscore 2, give me accumulator, else give me element. This logic I'm simply applying here with values sum and value. If sum of 1 is greater than value of 1, else give me value. That's it. Okay, now as this is completed, let me go ahead and check for in this big name. I don't want to take a risk. I'll copy it. Dot take of 5 print of I. Simple. We got it now. See, for each day, for each customer, you have maximum generated revenue. Okay, that's what it is. So with this one, we have calculated total revenue per day per customer in the second transformation, and the third transformation we have used maximum. So if you understand very clearly and carefully, while using the total revenue, total revenue, you used reduce by key. Okay, and when you are coming to a maximum, you also used reduce by key, but in the reduce by key, what did you use? You use the combine by key, you know, syntax. Okay, when I say combine by key syntax, this syntax, this one, this syntax. Okay, so this is a part of combiner. We have it here also. So that's the reason why people say combine by key is very important. You use reduce by key, on top of it you use the combine by key step implementation to achieve the maximum. Okay, which I explained in a different context as a fold and a fold key, fold by key. Okay, that's what it is. So this is what with this one we have completed reduce by key practical part. And what have we achieved? We have got the maximum revenue, We have got total revenue per day per customer and calculated the maximum revenue per customer. I would like to show you something else as the second recording. You guys will be very eager to understand. Okay. Now I'll show how I'm going to use the aggregate by key. Do you want aggregate by key or shall we see combine by key? We shall see combine by key first and then we shall go with reduce by key. I'm sorry, we have already reduced by key is used. So I'm trying to see how well I can explain you guys in the same example using aggregate by key. Give me 2 minutes. I'm reading a document here to see. Okay, so we are ready now. Now we are going to use combine by key in a different format. So let me open a new window. I don't want to open a new window, that's fine. We'll start from here. So we will, till joining the data sets it is same, so I'm not going to start anything else. That's fine. Let me start from beginning. I don't want to confuse you guys, so we'll start from beginning, no problem at all. That's okay. So guys, now we are going to implement combine by key. So our approach for this problem scenario is we are calculating total revenue per day per customer, and we are calculating total and average revenue for each date using combine by key. Okay. PySpark master local, fair enough. I'll upload this video right now once this is once the session is completed, so it should be okay. So we know how we to read orders table. Orders equal to sc dot text file, and sc text file user, oops. Okay. We have done this already, so I'm not going much into it. Okay, let me go ahead and do that once again because I'll have that ready here. No, it's gone. So order key values. Guys, I'm not repeating it because we know what we have done earlier, so I just wanted to speed up because I don't want to waste you guys' time. Perfect. So this is for order key values. Now let me do for order item key values. Simple, which is order items, and here order items, and here it's 1. Perfect. Let me cross validate the data. Order items key value dot take of 5, print of I. Perfect. This is perfect. Now let me go ahead and join the data. Joined data equal to order item key order items key value dot join orders order key value. Spelling mistake, sorry guys. Orders key value, sorry, spelling mistake. Okay, orders key values not okay. For I, it's control C. For I in order, for I in joined data dot take of 5, print of I. So till here we are clear. It's the same step what we have done earlier, but we are just doing it in little different way after joining the data. Okay, now okay, I got the data. So now in the same way we have to split the order date, order ID, and amount collected, which is like same thing what we have done earlier. You need revenue, you need date, you need customer ID. From 1 of 0, 1 of 1, 1 of 0 you take revenue. From 1 of 1 you take date and the customer ID. Okay, revenue per day per order is equal to, you are applying it on join data. So join data dot map function, on top of it I have a lambda to be specified, which I did a mistake earlier. Rec function, and in that I should be giving 2 rows because I have a combination of key values, which is cluster is really messy today. I don't know why. It has gone. Let me copy and paste. I don't know why this is happening because it's killing the executors. I'll sort it out later, but let me complete the agenda of today's meeting. It's already been too late, but we are doing this most important stuff, so I'm just extending it. Rec is fine. Here I'll be having to give 2 brackets because I know it's going to be a combination of 2 keys and 2 values on key. So rec of 1 of 1 is where I can get my order date, isn't it? Okay, order date is which value? Order date is 1. Rec dot with comma separated as 1. In this one again you have rec 1 of 0. I can take rec of 0 actually because I want complete order date and order ID with the amount collected, with row of with rec of 0. Rec of 0 is nothing but my order ID. Correct. Till here I'm fine, and now I need to close this key, and my float value is nothing but my revenue, which is rec of 1 of 0. Split function has to be applied on top of it with comma separated, and then which is fourth value. I have opened how many brackets? 1 2 3 4. So let me close all those. 1 2 3 4. Invalid syntax at which point? One bracket extra. Yes. 3. Perfect. Now for I in revenue per day per simple, guys. It's just playing with the data. You're transforming it this way, that way. The only background you have to know is where is combined by key used, where is reduced by key used, where is group by key used, where is aggregate by key used, what is the best way, what is best function to use max, totals, average, count. If you understand this logic, you can complete this very easily. Dot take off 5 print of I. See, you have your order date, you have your order ID, you have your revenue. Now as we have this, now we calculate revenue. We need to count it. So to count, you just need to do the reduce by key. So I'll have my total revenue per day per order, which is nothing but I'm applying this one on the revenue tab. Why is it not showing? Revenue per day per order dot map function. Okay, not map function, sorry guys. Reduce by key. My dear cluster, don't piss me off like this. Reduce by key, and inside that you have a lambda function. So it's a sum comma value, which is space sum plus value. Simple. Now for I in total revenue per day per order dot take off 5 print of I. Per day per order. What spelling mistake there? Let me copy and paste. I don't want to do that mistake again. It's just the RDD definition is coming as a wrong, so I'll copy this one here and I'll paste it here, which will completely happily take it. Got it. So now we are almost there. So now you have calculated the revenue. Now you got customer. You have got the date. You have the customer ID, and you have the total bill generated, total revenue generated. Okay. So what I can do is I want to ignore the order ID here. The reason why I want to ignore the order IDs here is our agenda is to get total amount collected per each day and also the number of days. Okay. So for that one, what I'll do is I'll ignore the order ID. To ignore the order ID, what I'll do is I'll give date and revenue tuple because I'm not concerned about the order ID. Date and revenue tuple is equal to what is that? What is the old one we had? Total cluster. Date and revenue tuple is equal to what is that we have defined earlier? It should be total revenue per day per order. Total revenue per day per order dot map function. In that I'll have a lambda function implemented. It's a rec. In that rec I don't want order id. Guys, once again I'm repeating it. This is rec of 0, rec of 0 of 0, 0 of 1. Okay, so first one is I need rec 0 of 0, and then I need rec of 1. Okay, there is a spelling mistake again. I don't know why, I'm giving it correctly, but it is perfect. Perfect, got it. Okay, now we have isolated the customer ID. So now we have got only date in the. No, what I wanted to do is I wanted to sort it by key, which will give me the result. For that one, for in date, for in date and revenue, what is the name we have given to it? Date and revenue tuple dot sort by key. Sorting is sort by key. It just sorts the result and gives you dot collect. Print of I. It's messed up. Sort by key spelling mistake. It's getting it. Now if you see here, for every date, okay, it has sorted the data now. For each date, it has given the revenue for that particular date. Now we are going to apply the aggregate function on top of it. Sorry for taking so long, but still, I'm sure you guys will have a very clear understanding on top of it. So that's the reason why I'm trying to spend as much time as I can. Okay, once again, it will generate first a tuple value comma 1, which is combiner, and on top of it, it will be doing summation for all the revenues at the same time, another counter to maintain the number of records, and the final function to merge all the combiners. So now we are going to use combine by key for that one. Okay, combine by key, I've told you very clearly how it works, so let's go ahead and do that. Last one, guys, we are almost done, don't worry, we are done. Total revenue, what can I give? I give total count. Sorry for that, I was yawning. Date and revenue tuple dot combine by key. So combine by key uses three different parameters. So for that one I give space and do this one. On top of it I'll create a new bracket open because I have to give my lambda revenue and all this stuff. I'll give lambda revenue, and the value for that one will be revenue dot out. Guys, I have told you this very clearly. Instead of having value comma 1, I am just giving revenue comma 1. Simple. I haven't opened the bracket, sorry for that. This is the first bracket here, so this should be fine. Perfect. So if I give the forward slash, forward slash, it will go to next line. That's the reason I've given it. And then I'll define lambda. We have two tuples here. One is revenue sum tuple, another one is amount. So let me give that one, revenue sum tuple comma amount, which is fine. And for that one what we need to do is we'll ask it to tuple of 0. I will explain that, don't worry. Revenue sum of tuple 0 plus amount and then 1. For that one, revenue sum tuple of 1 plus 1. This makes sense to me. And to explain that very clearly, let me go back to my document here. Where is it? Do you see it here? First, it has given value v comma 1, and then it is counting accumulator underscore 1 plus value and accumulator 2 plus 1. Same thing, simply I'm doing here. Here I'm doing the amount, which is value, and second accumulator I'm asking to count by 1. That's it. Perfect. Now I have two tuples, which is two accumulators coming up, which is tuple 1 comma tuple 2, which is accumulator 1 and accumulator 2. So as I have to give the round function because I need the what you can say, revenue very near round function, so which is tuple 1 of 0. I explain this one, don't worry. Tuple 1 of 0 plus place plus tuple 2 of 0, and I can give value 2 here. I'll tell you the reason why, because I want the round value to be nearest to 2. That's the reason. And tuple 1 of 1 tuple 1 of 1 plus tuple 2 of 1. Okay, and the reason for this one is, let's go back to our document. If you see here, the first step is merging the combiners. Okay, accumulator minus 1, first accumulator's first value plus second accumulator's first value and accumulator's second value plus second accumulator's second value. This is what this guy is doing here. Tuple 1 plus tuple 2 0, tuple 1 of 1 plus tuple 2 of 1. Simple as it is. Okay, now one bracket is closed. Let me go to next line and then do other bracket. Function lambda, add function lambda. There seems to be a small mistake here. Let me correct it. I'll do it in a single line. It has confused it. Sorry for that. Combine by key. I'm just defining that once again, but because earlier, because of the notations, it couldn't figure out the data correctly. One plus one. This bracket is closed here because the function ends here. And then the third rule is joining the merging the partitions, tuple 1 and tuple 2. In this one, I'll go to the round function of it, round to a 2 value tuple 1 of 0 plus tuple 2 of 0. I've explained this earlier, so don't worry about it. Tuple 2 of 0 comma 2, because I want the round value nearest to 2. This is fine. And then tuple 1 of 1 plus tuple 2 of 1 1 2. Perfect. This took perfectly now. Now for in total revenue, no, let me not do this mistake again. I'll copy and paste. Copy, paste, dot, take off 5, print of I. There you go, completed. Now what you got is, you got the desired result. You have per each day, for each day you have got the maximum revenue and the total number of orders per that day. That's what it is. Our agenda has been met. Thank you for your time. I thought to complete in 1 hour, but it happened more than 1 hour. My sincere apologies. And I'll share these recordings in YouTube in next half an hour once the conversion is completed. So today we have theoretically and practically completed reduce by key, combine by key. We haven't done aggregate by key, which I'll cover some other videos because it's a big demo, but we have tried to complete as much as possible. uh, in a nutshell, if you know combine by key, you can replace aggregate by key as well. Combine by key uses three different rules. Rule number one: assign while creating a partition, ignore the key. And ignore the key means don't represent in the data set, but while reading the key for that particular key, give the value and then one to it. And if the same key is repeated in the scan, go ahead and take the initial key as accumulator and the second time repeated key as a value, and count the first accumulator with the key and the value with 1. Okay, that's what it is. And after that, you need to combine the partitions with first accumulator one, first accumulator value with second accumulator value, and second accumulator value with the second accumulator one underscore one with accumulator 2 underscore 1, and accumulator 2 accumulator 1's underscore 2 plus accumulator 2 underscore 2. Simple. Okay, thank you guys. I sincerely appreciate all your time and efforts. If you like this video, kindly click on like or tap on like button, and please feel free to give me your feedback. It can be positive, it can be negative, it can be corrections, it can be anything. It will definitely help me in my future endeavors, and I can do more and more polished videos for you guys. Sorry for making such a long session. I'll try to make it as short as possible in the next session. Thank you so much. Have a great day.